Steve here, Dichroic Glass Man. What I wanted to talk about for a moment here on this panel has everything to do with, kind of started something off with my Genesis glass system. Can't call it a Genesis system because that's already been copyrighted, patented, and lots of other stuff about it. Anyway, whether I call it the Genesis glass system or stained glass system or not is really irrelevant. But I've created a way of doing stained glass that's it's uniquely my way. I've never had stained glass lessons. I'm a lot like a lot of other people in that they've created a way to do something. And they didn't need a lesson or anybody to tell them they could. And I really admire those people. Whether they do stained glass, they're a musician, hair cutter, mechanic. I know plenty of computer people who've never had a lesson, and they're some of the most gifted people I know. This video is a lot to do with the acknowledgement that there's people in all forms of life and industry that have created a unique way, uniquely different than the rest or the majority or the path well traveled. And again, I just want to salute those people and make sure that people who observe my videos know that I'm not here in a competitive mind. I'm here in a cooperative mind. Really like to meet more people that one day maybe I can hook up with, network with, trade ideas, supplies, materials, marketing ideas, join up with somebody else. Large corporations are merging, and airlines and all kinds of other things. And still kind of funny that artists still have this paranoia about joining up with each other because of trade secrets and such. On some level, so do I. But I'm willing to address those. Anyway, I'm getting ready to start the Flower of Life. And this panel is going to be huge. In fact, my drawing right now, it is going to be 34 inches or thereabouts. This is not going to be a speed window for me, whereas I've been making some windows like this window here I could make in about a day, start to finish. And really the Genesis glass system, it's an approach. It's my whole attitude towards how I do stained glass. Never having any formal lessons in fusing or stained glass, I've created my own avenue. This is not going to be a speed project because I've got to order more bevels. I don't have enough. I need 92 to do the Flower of Life. And the Flower of Life is this. It's 92 petals. This is called the Seed of Life, or the Fruit of Life. I'm not sure which. I think it's called the Fruit of Life. It's 24 petals. I need to get more of these beveldine bevels in order to do the 92. I don't have 92 petals in order to do this whole panel. So this is not going to be a speed window because I'm going to have to order the bevels tomorrow, being Monday. And then I have to dichroic coat them, like you see here. These, and in this drawing here, or not drawing, this is a printout of a panel I've done in the past. So this is only 24 and they're a spectacular rainbow. But my system is not going to, it doesn't allow me to cut glass any faster than anybody else, although it offers a high degree of accuracy where I have very little grinding because of the methodology, of course. My soldering is no faster than anybody else, and really speed only has to do with one factor for me. It has to do with a level of confidence. And because I'm so confident in my own abilities, I can kick out a panel like this in a day. All that says is confidence, and it's very high quality. My solder lines are very tight. My measurements are very tight because of the method. I've never shown any of my templates on YouTube. Don't plan to right now. Because there's a possibility that I might be selling my idea. So if anybody's a potential investor, let's talk. However, this is what I have to say about the Genesis system. This panel probably will take me about 3 days to make, taking my time because I've got to get some supplies in. And it's 33 inches or 34 once I'm done. I haven't decided. And I think I'm probably on this big panel here, I'm going to add some jewels to the outside versus not outside of the window, but within my frame. The guy's talking about that there's a significance of 6 jewels. So if that's what he wants, I will put 6 jewels on the end. In other words, this is a commission job. A lot of yakety, I know. I'm really excited because this is the granddaddy of all sacred geometry. And if you Google Flower of Life, you'll see, and read about it a little bit, you'll see that this is the Flower of Life. So in my system, if using my system for this window, I use my system in every single window I do because it's the only thing I know. The only process I know of how to arrive at making a stained glass panel is utilizing the methods that I taught myself how to do. So I'm not trying to create rocket science here. I'm just talking about the idea that it's the only way I know how to make windows. I only know how to solder one way, and apparently my way is pretty good. I say it's pretty good. My soldering is pretty good. I don't give out A's. I've taught hundreds of people. I don't give A's because I don't deserve it. I give strong B pluses or A minuses. Trying to be a little humorous here, so that there's room for growth. I will always be a student of life, of the universe, using my God-given talents, and I like to remain that way. And utmost admiration, gratitude, and humility in that I'm not a know-it-all. So a couple people have kind of accused me of bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm just fully aware of my own aptitudes, abilities, and I'm utilizing them on an everyday basis. I'm not unique. I'm just awake and aware, utilizing my God-given talents. So I want to make that really clear. I don't have anything on anybody other than the fact that I'm fully engaged in, or on that road of being fully engaged in my aptitudes and abilities and realizing from where it comes from. And if you too have a gifted idea, whether you're a mechanic that's gifted in tuning up lawnmowers or boat motors or weed eaters, it doesn't matter. How cool is that you've created an inventive, innovative way? And I absolutely honor that. It doesn't matter what vocation you're in. Love hearing those success stories of how people have overcome. I love that stuff. That's what powers me. So anyway, just wanted to kind of add a little bit more air of clarity to this whole idea that I've started now. I've gotten a lot of emails, started kind of shook the tree, so to speak, in some areas, and have had some responses that are, I haven't had anybody say, gee, let's see what your idea looks like. I've got money. Let's take it to the marketplace. No, I haven't had any of those emails, but I've also had people say, let's see it, prove it. Well, I'm very far past that. I've got the product. I've got many aspects of that I've already actually had made, engineered, and hired the engineer, and have had pieces made. I'm going to go to my storage shed today and pick up a couple of my pieces, and I'm going to do a video. It's going to be it'll be less than a minute, and I'll just show a little tease of something that I do have, just for those people that are sitting on the sidelines waiting to see something. Well, it's all fun, isn't it? So anyway, thanks for watching my videos. Not sure what this whole video here had to do with anything, but I'm still excited about doing the Flower of Life. This is one I've done previously. You can see my dichroic bevels. I make those, by the way. I don't make the bevel and I don't make the dichro. Don't mean to steer you wrong. I have created an innovative way of marrying up the dichroic and the bevels. Here's a plain bevel. It's how you get them, how I get them. And this is one of mine that have now been turned into a rainbow of dichro. And when you see that illuminated, standing back, and see a panel like this shifting when you go side to side and up and down, it is spectacular. It's mind-blowing. Thanks a lot for watching my videos. Bye-bye.